Hi, good evening to all. Today we are going to discuss about DT video based on device creation and data transmission, foundations and application. So let me introduce myself. Myself Dr. L. Mubar Ali, Assistant Professor CSE IoT Department. So these are my students from second year IoT Department. So today we are going to see what is DT video, how the devices will be created, how the data are transmitted, and what are the foundations and applications are needed. So from this first thing to connect a device, the main thing is we need a internet source. Depends upon the internet source, we are going to connecting our hardware devices. Examples like laptop, mobile phones, then our iPods. So from this, how the device will be created and how it is interconnected, how the data will be transmitted. Through this communication, how they are applicable for application device models. So from this, the first thing is exploration, how it creates the data, then how the device will be interconnected. So what from this digital world, how the devices are interconnected with the fundamental principles and key components and real world applications that define through modern digital communication. So these are all the basic things, how the transmission will be connected through the entire process to perform their operations. So one type of connection is called as synchronous data transmission, another type of connection is called as asynchronous data transmission. So from this, it will matches with your clock period is called as synchronous data transmission. If does not sync with your clock pulse or clock pulse does not match, it is called as asynchronous communication. Now one by one, let my students will explain how the device will be created, how the data will be transmitted. So the rest of the content will be handled to Yashoda. So the rest of the content should be handed over to Samiksha. Now Samiksha will explain. Yes, please.
So now we will see the birth of the digital communication devices. So everybody knows that the digital communication devices are with us 24/7, starting from our phones to laptops, computers, AirPods, and etc. So this is the origin of it. So first it started with the telegraph. So it was invented in 1837 by Samuel Morse. So he invented the first significant digital data transmission device. So and this was done by sending electrical signals over long wires. So long wires and digital signals exist even till date. So the next is telephone. So everybody knows that the telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. So this happened at 1876. So this was pioneered voice communication in stark contrast over discrete signals. This was kind of the same, but instead of just digital signals, now this was this was an invention which sent even voice messages out. So now is modern digital dominance. So modern digital dominance talks about the digital devices at the present time. So from the early beginnings, digital transmission concepts evolved, becoming the dominant form of communication we rely on today, enabling everything, the internet to the smartphone. So we can see the route, how it started from just sending electrical signals to now, where the signals are sent even through air, like how it goes everywhere.
So this slide represents the birth of digital communication. As Samiksha said, in the year 1837, the telegraph was first progressed and it will be accessed for the communication model. Then next, the advancement of in the year 1876, the telephone was discovered through voice communication. It was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. This is the another example for digital communications basics. Then third one is a modern digital world. It is called as modern digital dominance. This is the thing right now in present scenario we are all following and accessing our network communication model. So this slide represents the basic birth of digital communication devices. So next content will be hand over to Yashoda Devi from second year CSE IoT.
So what is device creations? So first of all, the device creation is based on hardware and software. So hardware, based on our need, the hardware we choose. So hardware like sensor, actuators and the device connectors. So next the software. Software is the embedded code. So we want to operate some systems like operating automatic lights and etc. and then automatic homes. So it based on our hardware input, so the software will operate. So next one, sir, as I said the previous slide, the sir said asynchronous and synchronous. So
Really thank to our students to present about the DT video, how the data will be created and transmitted, and I especially thank to Samiksha, Yashoda Devi and Resbeen for their kind cooperation and support. And upcoming videos we will give some different ideas to share with our thoughts. Thank you.